Hello, folks. Craig T. Stewart here, and welcome to another What the Book webisode. Today's book is The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides, and I'm going to give it an overall rating of 4 out of 5. Before I get too far, what's the book about? It's a gripping psychological thriller centered around Alicia Berenson, a famous painter who shoots her husband, Gabriel, in the face several times. Nothing much. She goes mute ever since and wound up in a mental institution after basically getting out of jail. Instead of going to jail, she goes to the mental institution. We get the perspective of Theo Faber, and this is a psychotherapist who becomes obsessed with understanding why she went mute, as well as the perspective of Alicia through her diary entries. The narrative alternates between the two, slowly peeling back the onion of this book. Now, Theo starts his job at the Grove, the facility where Alicia is, and he has this intent of treating her. He slowly gains her trust and uncovers the deceit and manipulation in Alicia's life, as well as the Grove. Eventually, the true nature of events regarding Gabriel's death are revealed in the twisting climax of the story. This revelation leaves us readers questioning the reliability of the characters and an appreciation for Michaelides' ability to craft love, betrayal, and psychological twists together. Now, what did I like about it? I liked how the revelation twist at the end was not really guessable to me. Like I kind of expected some sort of plot twist to happen that someone was the whodunit, right? Scooby Doo, at some point, and I couldn't figure out who it was right away. The story was gripping enough to keep me hooked until the shift at the point of the climax, and I was able to figure it out at that point, which, I mean, it's kind of obvious at that point. The dual narratives bring all sides of the story together by the end of the book, and I think it also drives home the importance of backstory and character development. Now, there's a few things that I didn't like. There's elements that aren't realistic and very much fictional. Not a huge deal, but things like therapy sessions, the people working in the Grove and related ethics, uh, the absurdity of the twist and all these things, they point towards creative freedom being prioritized over realism, which it's fine. There's no issue with that. It's just kind of noticeable, especially if you're in the industry, whether it's therapy or in a psychiatric facility. The resolution also comes a bit quick and doesn't exactly tie up all the loose ends of the story as neatly as I might have liked. But you can't win them all, right? In conclusion, I think this book comes with a solid story. Sure, there's a few weak points on how it's told and concludes, but it kept me both hooked and entertained through the ending. If nothing else, I appreciate the author's crafting ability and may explore more of their work in the near future. With all that said, I really do hope you enjoyed this webisode. Let me know what you thought of it, and if you've read this book, let me know in the comments what your takeaways were. Don't forget to check out the full-length podcast available on Substack and Spotify. You can find them all by going to craigtstewart.com. With all that said, have a good one, folks.